Hello.
Good evening. If you hadn't read it on the feed, non-copyright music that is dedicated non-copyright music, we're getting struck for. So unfortunately, we can't play any music whatsoever now. It's got that stupid with Facebook.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Them's the breaks.
Hands liking the ones with the animal legs.
I wonder if I can get those back up as well. See if I can do that.
So what are you all up to? What have you been up to? Charlie says, Total Silence, the band I've been on. They say, can you please stop playing the copyrighted Absolute Silence music?
That actually happened once. There was a band that funded their entire tour by having an album of silent music on Spotify.
There is an official piece of classical music that has been played internationally that's got something like 40 seconds of silence in the middle of it. Or is it 3 minutes of silence? One or the two.
Oh yeah, there was a surprise dog at the quiz, which was nice to see. But no one could decide what the name was.
Does that fit further down?
No. They're all weirdly sized.
All right. So what are you up to? We're really busy at the moment. I've got a new quiz starting on Monday the 21st at Centre Stage in Brighton, what used to be the Amsterdam. Been trying to get the quizzes into the gay scene for a few years now, and this is the break into it. So with that, I can take the music afterwards with it as well, I think. So that's been good. We have got another one that we're just waiting for the final okay. If that happens, February the 16th would be our last Wednesday virtual quiz. It's going to be a huge one in the centre of town if it comes off. So we're just giving you advance warning. So there's potentially just 4 more quizzes after this, but we don't absolutely know that as yet. But it is looking positive for us. We get over 5 times as much money as we get for tonight. So we just have to, I'm afraid.
It was Betty. Good evening, Joan. Hello, Mike from the Photo Finish. Back together tonight. Good evening to Joan. We've got Nathan Reader over on YouTube, Dark Ghost and Paul over on Twitch, as well as Card Ace, who we know as Mr. Charles Grant.
Oh, it's Bronwyn's birthday on Friday. Happy birthday for Friday, Bronwyn.
Pop out for just a second. I need to get my allergy tablet.
He's getting his allergy tablet. Not that he's allergic to me. Don't be saying that. I know what you lot are like. Hello, Caroline, just joining. Hello, Martine. Who else have we got joining us? Do say hi.
Suddenly got a very runny nose.
Mike, photos of thinking of coming back to the pub quizzes. So we're at the Railway and Centre Stage on Mondays. On Tuesdays, Alex does the charity quiz at the Sterling Arms. I'm at the student quiz, which perhaps might not be what you're looking for, at the Lewis Road Inn. Wednesdays would be the new one in the very, very centre of town, which is going to be quite big. Thursday, Alex is back at the station, and I'm over in Rottingdean down the way.
Indeed, I'm just going to mute this while I blow my nose.
The kitchens are here from southern Spain near Malaga, +1. Their lovely friend Patricia. Hi to Patricia.
Can I have some water, please?
Of course you can. There's a comment there from Caroline. I can't read it.
We're not all local. We're not at all local, so really sad the quizzes will stop online, even if we do understand why. They will return in some respect.
One-off specials and one-off just virtual quizzes that we'll just throw in ad hoc. It's just that initially we're just going to have so much work to do, bringing 2 major quizzes online. There's some wording there. I can't read it. Craig, we can't talk about the Wednesday quiz until we get final okay, and it will also be dependent on the marketing people. They've got a huge database and an actual marketing department, so we're in their hands a little bit on that. But we just want to give you advance notice that it could be the 5th from the end quiz. I'm not saying it for definite, but we just want to give you that notice so that you can get the maximum out of it.
Apparently Patricia's just fainted with shock.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Grant, for deleting a message.
Yeah, been a lot of that, weirdly. Thank you for the quizzes. Finally got paid. So here it is for last Wednesday and today from Martine. Thank you, Martine.
Oh, thank you, Martine. So much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Patricia has just fainted with shock. Just said that. Oh, did you? Sorry. Well, I said it again. She can have a second shock.
Just as she got back up, she went again. Good evening, Paul, over on Twitch.
Oh, I think it's time for these as well.
Is it?
Oh, actually, we'll have them just before the intro.
Right.
We're still on with the posh chocolates that we've got sent. We've been really rationing them because we were just really, they're so nice. We want to make them last. So we've got strawberry surprise or mojito.
Well, you had the mojito last time, so I'll have mojito this time.
Okay.
Someone has just stolen my pen. BRB, says Paul. All right. Yeah, sorry about the lack of music. Unfortunately, the artist that provides the music has actually gone on record by saying that he's tried to actually whitelist on Facebook. Facebook just aren't interested.
Thanks for all your hard work from the
Allen family.
Thank you so much for your donation. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, with the music thing, when we've ever been copyright struck before, we always get a reason why, who copyrighted it. If it's like a big business that's in the business of making sure people get protected. I actually went and said to Facebook this time, they said, your music's been copyright claimed as it belongs to someone else. And I said, who? And they went, well, it just is.
Back after a break, doing things. Cheers, guys. Craig and Julie. Great to see you back.
Thank you. So we're a couple of minutes out. Get rid of that there. Babe. Nope, that's round one.
Now we want the intro.
Also, while we're here, commiserations to Sarah's household as they now all have COVID.
Yeah, commiserations.
So I'll be dropping off a care package after the quiz. I'll be rushing off to buy some stuff from Sainsbury's for them. I've suddenly got really bunged up.
Weirdly, I've had to take a Sinotab earlier, about 10 minutes ago, because I was getting bunged up.
It's been about 5 minutes. I've just started to get bunged up. What? This is the new tickly throat. Thank you, Kim. I don't know why I shouted it, but thank you, Kim.
That's weird, because I'm exactly the same.
Maybe we disturbed some dust or something. Dreading losing these online quizzes, as they're a huge part of with my appalling mental health. Will they still be up on the page to go back on? Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're leaving them up. Certainly for a short while, a fair while. Eventually they will be taken down because we're aware of people data scraping them. But yeah, as I say, we will try and do ad hoc ones. It's a case of initially we were just going to have so much on. If this new one comes off, it's going to be huge for us. So there's going to be a lot of time devoted to that. But other than that, we will try and slot some in. If you're in the Manchester area, at the end of the month, on the 28th, whatever the Saturday is, 28th or 29th, there's a band called Pros headlining, who I don't know, but 3210s, who I think are massively brilliant. You might recognise Max from getting through to the semi-finals on The Voice, and also JCK are in support to that gig. I can't get up there, but if you are able to do so, I really recommend you going there.
Wow, thank you very much, Mike and Tracy. That's really kind of you.
All right, Mr. Pedantic.
Data scraping is a technique where a computer program extracts data from human readable output coming from another program.
Well, as our questions are all on the screen, that's possible.
We also get auto captioned now.
Good evening, Kim.
Thank you very much for your donation. Paul thought we were talking about coming up to do a quiz in Manchester. Well, if they invite us, we'll do it. Hey up me ducks, it's me, Lisa Stansfield. I love you, Mark.
Who is that? Would I temporarily want to mute notification? That's actually come up.
Would you like to mute PayPal?
Would I like to mute that PayPal that's just come up? I'm trying to see who it is. Let me see if I can get into it.
Right, it's time for the intro. We'll see you back here in a minute.
And we're going to have a chocky.
Bye.
We like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. And then he takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know?
Bloody unmuted. As always, it's people.me /quiz actually. And Mark was talking about how much he enjoyed that chocolate during the intro.
Yeah, and basically it took me the whole intro to eat that chocolate. It was that good.
I'm going to very quickly change it on my thing so that never happens again because that's done my blooming head in.
I think we might be on meltdown day.
No, just click the one button, it'll be fine.
If something else goes wrong.
There we go. Cool. And that'll be changed for next time. Bam! Black screen. Wrong one. Hello. What's wrong with Sarah? Only just read that, which is okay. Yeah, she's got COVID. So does her mum and her little sister and her other sister and her sister's boyfriend. They all have COVID. Unfortunately. Didn't get it off me this time. At least we don't think. Hello, Sarah. Just been talking about you. Speak of the devil.
You can't call her the devil.
I can call whatever I want. Right. Let's do the cha-cha. No, let's do the round number one. So round number one is all about biology.
Weirdly, we've done this round recently in the pubs, and it went down well.
It's been the longest time since we've done it here, so I thought I'd do it. Go. Yes, all bad. I hope, says Sarah. Yes, just talking about how you've got COVID.
A whole lot of you.
Yep. So I'll be taking around your care package later on. Please do let me know, you guys, if you need anything else. Let me know before I set off, so I can get it all there. Right. Here we go. So all about biology.
Biology.
I'm going to do evens, so you can start.
So I'm going to be odds.
You ask.
I'm surprised no one's commented about our names tonight. Anyway, starting with biology. What R is an eruption of spots on the skin?
X or Y, said Paul. Very good. Coldplay album, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why I'm doing that weird angle.
Because you're weird.
Well, if I'm weird, you're odd, so it works, doesn't it? Right, moving on. Number 2. Number 2, is a person more likely to die sooner from starvation or from lack of sleep?
Oh, that's a good one. Speaking of lack of sleep, we are both so tired. Because of the weight we put on, we've decided that we're going to go for a walk for an hour every single day. And it is knackering. I've got aches all up my back because it's muscles that I've not been using for so long. We're only on day 2.
Yeah, we're just so woefully unfit. It's ridiculous.
But we'll get there. We will get there. I'm going to give it 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'm going to start that NHS 9 weeks to 5k thing.
Yeah, you use my names, Woos's Danny. Indeed.
Yes, if you notice that with the names, the picture that we put up of us having our food at Loch Fyne, which is really good, I must admit, on the seafront, Loch Fyne, right at the bottom of West Street.
Jenna's here. Hello, Jenna. Jenna says, sorry I'm late.
Yeah,
Right.
really good food there, and yeah, Mr. O'Shea said, "Look, Mark, you've got Elton John right next to you," meaning him.
Anyway, number 3.
Number 3, sorry. What is the thicker, shorter bone of the forearm, and we're after its official name, please.
So not Robert.
No, you can't call it Robert. You can't just turn around and say, "I call mine my arm."
My part of the arm.
My part of the arm, Robert. You can't say that.
Damn. I'm going to diet £4 last 2 weeks. Slow but steady, says Flo. There you go. I always think the best diet is a slow and steady one. If you lose it too quick, you get cocky and start going, well, I can eat something now. No. And again, the quicker you lose it, the quicker you get it back. I think you need to have it as a gentle slope. I'm getting really bad with this.
Do you want me to take your Sana tablet?
Well, I mean, I've just taken a allergy tablet.
Oh.
What is going on here? What is going on here? Right.
Are you alright?
I don't know.
That's very weird.
Yeah, I can't really see. Number 4. Do arteries carry blood to or from the heart? So the arteries carry blood to or from the heart. That's a wig. It's Eric and Ernie, says Paul. How dare you?
Oh my god, I can see the meme coming now. Number 5. What is the largest organ inside the human body by weight? So that's inside.
Oh my god, Christopher. What animated films do either of you watch? Come on, tell me what your top picks are. Wow. Wow.
When we get to the recap for round 2, I'm going to ask you what you want. If it does become the final Wednesday, what you actually want for us. Don't tell me now. Tell me when I can write it all down in that recap.
I don't know why you do that. Why don't you just tell it when you want it rather than
No, because they're now thinking about what they want. That's why. Gives them time to
I
think.
guarantee someone's going to write something. Number 6. What did Crick, Watson and Wilkins determine the structure of? By followers, primes and viewers at that address. Absolutely not. Go away.
Oh, you're doing that. Okay. Shall I do 7 then?
Sure.
True or false? Dragonflies have long antennae. Is that true, or am I making it up again?
What do we want? Another quiz without Mark. Well, hey, says Danny. Oh dear. Yeah, we're going to really get... What? You're welcome. Yeah, we started getting weird spam on YouTube and on Twitch today. We keep getting vaguely Russian names for writing gibberish.
Well, it can't be Thailand because they're barred.
Yes.
Actually, back it down.
Define long, says Paul.
Relatively long to relatively short. Do they go woo, or do they just go?
Or do they have any?
Good point.
Number 8. In humans, plumbism is a chronic poisoning due to the absorption of what into the body? How long is a piece of string, says Paul? Exactly. Who did the laugh on Danny's comment there? It's Charlie Grant, of course it is.
Well, actually, if you do want a quiz without me, from the 21st of February, it'll be the railway with Alex.
Yes. I've got big plans for that place. Big plans. I haven't really.
That's relative to his size, so it's not really big.
Sorry, I didn't see your comment there, Paul. So get some more posh sweets sent you a little bit.
Oh.
And that just says Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day. I have no idea who that is. Let's see if we can have a look. That was from Paula. We don't have humps, but we do have knickers. Question number 9. If a person has myopia, what specific problem do they have? Please be specific on it.
Jenna says knickers. There you go. What about for the last quiz, doing the game show rounds?
You did say there'd be one idiot that wouldn't wait until we get to the round 2 recap, didn't you?
I did. Mother-in-law's lost £38 since the end of August, and Alec has lost half a stone in the last few weeks. Shout out to them both.
Wow, that's great.
Shout outs to you. As it always is with when we talk about when men lose weight, all they have to do is cut out one slice of bread and they lose £20 a month. I'm going to miss the tales of Lisa, says Kim. All true they were. All true.
Oh, Mark, it's me, Lisa. Hiya.
She'll never speak to me again if she ever did anyway. Get on with number 10.
Question number 10. What is the most common blood type in humans? Is it A, B, or O? So A, B, or O? So what is the most common blood type in humans? A, B, or O? What do you think?
I did used to be on the... I just noticed Kim asking what diet are you doing to
The Rosemary Clooney diet.
No, I used to be on the seafood diet. Yeah, I saw food and I ate it.
Yeah, I'm all about fitness. Fitness cake in my mouth. Thank you, science teacher, says Jenna. There you go. Right, it's time for my marathon puzzle question.
Alex has done one.
You all keep saying to me I should do one, but that's neither here nor there. I can't believe Lisa came on just to donate. I know, Danny, we're as shocked as you are.
I think she keeps commenting about it. She should donate again.
Right, this is my marathon puzzle questions. There's 2 of them for 2 points each, so it's 4 points altogether.
Let's see if I can get them.
Right, they are puzzlers. So here is your 2 puzzlers. Right.
Well, it's 3, including you.
No. Oh, I've got a thing going up twice. There you go. So question 1. I left my tent and travelled south for 3 kilometres. Then I turned east and travelled for 3 kilometres. I then turned north and travelled for 3 kilometres. At which time I came upon a bear inside my tent eating my food. What colour was the bear? And then question 2. A man pushes his car to a hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why? Those are your 2 puzzlers from me. Do you think you know them?
I think I know the second one.
So again, they're both worth 2 points each. Got them both to Charlie Grant, you lucky devil. Paul says question 2 is easy. Fair enough. I thought it was a bit trickier, but there you go.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm the idiot.
I'm struggling with question 1.
Right, so there'll be a recaps of plenty with those, so don't worry about those.
Recaps are plenty, eh?
Recaps are plenty. Right then. Get off. Right, let's do the recap. And we'll also do the felt balls.
Oh, yes.
Right, there we go.
Should we do felt balls, then?
I'll leave that on for just a second.
Well, let it run through once.
Yeah. Alright, there you go. I like I just reducing calories is also weightlifting. Mother-in-law has cut out the snacks and is just having smaller portions. I was fasting for a while, lost a stone on fasting at the end of last year.
And then put it back on.
And put it back on in spades because I was doing Christmas. Thank you for reminding me.
That's why we're having to do the walks.
Keep bringing it up, my God. Do you want me to have any self-esteem left?
You're sniffling.
I am. I don't know what's going on. I've honestly not been like this all day. And it can't be COVID because I only had it a week ago.
Well, I started on the sniffles as well, didn't I?
I don't know what's going on. Oh, thank you from Bob. Thank you for your donation, Bob. Much appreciated.
Bob.
The quizzes are coming back, but we are still in need of money as we were doing absolutely nothing money-wise over the Christmas period, which was about 6 weeks. So we've spent about 6 weeks earning absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And we still had mortgage to pay, food to buy, all that sort of stuff.
And unfortunately, my car insurance comes at the exact same time I have to pay our accountants. That's a good chunk of change gone in the space of 2 days.
Yeah, we've had that as well.
No. Well, there you go. So there are 2 hints again. Right.
Shall we do those felty balls?
Felty balls. Let me just see if I can get the old bally balls up there. Come here. There we go. Right, ball time. No sound. There is.
I have added a handful of the small and little balls. No, sorry, the small and the medium-sized balls that are in the top. And I've made sure that I didn't put any green ones in either, so you can see them all. We'll start doing that. You can see from about that level there, the green ones stop.
So there you go. As always, to the left you TNM on the score sheet, just put how many balls you think are in there.
Have we put the score sheets at the bottom? We have.
I can actually automatically pin it before the stream even starts on Facebook now.
Ooh.
Which is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. No problem there, though.
Jenna's put her number in.
Okie dokie. To quote a famous film, I think we're going to need a bigger plastic jar. This is Paul over on Twitch.
Well, I think it will just last long enough. Just about. If I only do the small balls.
I'll let that go through one more time, I think, and then we'll go to the answers. Unfortunately, I don't like to say, but I am going to have to rush off at the end so I can get the shopping sorted.
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed? Brilliant.
I'm knackered.
I'm on the self-cannibalism diet. The more I eat, the more weight I lose, says Alec.
Fair enough.
An Ouroboros. Let it go through to 10 and then we'll go. Mr. Solo Ball from Bolton is putting himself in there as well.
Oh.
Yep.
Ducks Seaford, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ducks.
Thanks you plenties.
Thanks you plenties, eh?
I'm just trying to come up with new things to say.
Thanks you plenties. You heard it here first. Well, I've got most of the teams have already got their felt ball gas in.
People are putting Sarah points in. Has she actually given any?
Yeah, has Sarah given any points? What's going on?
Sarah, have you given any Sarah points? Are these people cheating?
Tommy, Jane, Mum and Fran and Indy. That likely lot, eh? We'll see.
I think if Sarah realises people have put Sarah points in without her permission, she might take Sarah points away.
Or I might delete the call entirely. What do you think about that? Right, we're going to pop that there. Ba-bam. Right.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam.
On to the answers.
The answers. Who said a good up Sarah points to Sarah? Exactly. You haven't given any out yet.
Have a look on the score sheet. 4 people have said they've got Sarah points. What do you want to say about that, Sarah?
Not having that. Right, it's biology answers time. So 2 points for every correct answer, as always.
What is an eruption on the skin? It is a rash.
Rash. Don't be rash. Number 2, is person more likely to die sooner from starvation or lack of sleep? It is lack of sleep. Think about what, 11, 12 days becomes life-threatening.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, if you've got plenty of calories in you, you can last months and months and months without eating.
Oh. What is the thicker, shorter bone of the forearm? It is the radius.
Sarah says, add an extra 10 points. Well, there you go then. They're not taking you seriously, Sarah. They're undermining you. Number 4, do arteries carry blood to or from the heart? They say it with love. It's from the heart. From the heart.
So what are the ones that take it to the heart?
Capillaries? Oh.
Mr. Grant, please. Question 5. What is the largest... God knows where that came from. What is the largest organ inside the body by weight? It is the liver.
Yeah, I know.
It's sad.
Didn't even plan that. Number 6. Crick, Watson and Wilkins determined the structure of human DNA. Veins, is it? Oh, right. I thought it was something more complicated than that. Veins.
Oh.
That makes sense, doesn't it? Because obviously, yeah. Right, anyway.
True or false? The dragonflies. It is false. See, they have little short ones.
They're really tiny ones, actually. If you ever look at a picture of them, if you imagine like their head is the size of a human head, their antennae are about that long off their head. It's very, very short. Don't forget Rosalind Franklin. She discovered the helical shape of the DNA molecule. Like most successful, smart women in history, she has been forgotten. So thank you for reminding everybody about Rosalind Franklin.
Only Marie Curie managed it, and that's only because she was married to him.
Yeah, the first ever woman. She was a black woman in the 1890s. She ended up she did the entire course worth of how to become a doctor, but she was denied a PhD in the end because she was a woman, which is ridiculous. No, Dr. Morris's friend will don't come then.
Also, the woman who sort of brought spasms into the language and as a medical condition. They just ridiculed her, and then obviously she was proved right after she was dead.
She died from a discovery. Sad time, says Paul. In humans, plumbism is a chronic poisoning due to the absorption of lead, as obviously in Latin, lead is plumbum.
Which is why lead symbol as an element is PB.
Yeah, she died of radium. Indeed. I think you can't even be in the same room as Marie Curie's diary. Because it's still
so radioactive.
Yeah, still radioactive. Number 9.
If a person has myopia, they have short-sightedness. We did say be specific.
They've been planning things. They've got no short-sightedness. Number 10. The most common type of blood in humans is A, B, or O. It is O, which stands for ordinary. For all that. Anyway, right. So, mark those up. Give yourselves a score out of 20. Let us know what you got in the comments down below.
Down below.
So there you go. There's the recap of the questions again for you. I missed number 9. Someone stole my glasses. You got a thief in your house. They nicked your pen and your glasses. So weird thing is you're on your own. Number 9 is short sight. Oh, you right.
I wasn't going to say anything.
What a prat. You and me. Jenna got 10. Well done, Jenna.
Oh, that was a classic one. That was really good.
That's you and Mike Oxlong. Give him a shout out to Mike Oxlong.
Yes, okay.
6,000 people saw you do. What a time.
And I didn't even realise I'd said it.
It was a fact that I just had to look at you. The kitchen's plus Patricia got a full house. Martin got 14 and Fiona 18.
Is that because Patricia's in there with you?
You got a full house.
They all sound there.
Oh dear.
I thought it was a good joke.
Yeah, activate smug mode. Joan got 18 as well. Can't believe we got the bloody myopic thing. Oh my god. Not getting over that one. Oh,
I can guess what the meme's going to be about then tonight.
Kim got 18 as well.
Just call him Mr. Magoo.
Clever clogs. Right, round number 2 is all about animation. So cartoons, animation, stop motion, video games. If it's an animation, it's classed as an animation round.
That's just... The kitchen's like my joke.
Well. Right then.
What do you want?
I'll do odds.
I'm doing evens.
Right then, number 1. Who was the leader of the gang whose members included Benny the Ball, Brain, and Choo Choo? So, is there a Jonathan round tomorrow? No. I'll tell you first, though, there is a 5-5s. So who's the leader of the gang whose members included Benny the Ball, Brain, and Choo Choo?
Yeah, we did 5-5s on Monday. It went down really, really well, didn't it?
Yes, so I thought I'd do another one for the station.
For those of you who are at Lewis Road Inn, you'll be getting one on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 2. Which Antarctic creatures feature in Mary Poppins? The original.
The original. I haven't seen the remake. The sequel.
It's not too bad, actually.
No?
It doesn't have the songs the same that you know and love. But it's not a bad take. And there's a brilliant cameo by Bert.
It's why he's played 3 characters in Mary Poppins then, hasn't he? He's technically played 3 characters in Mary Poppins then. He was Bert, he was the old man, and then he was also the old man in this one.
Yeah, he's really good in it.
Pinky the Brain, love that TV show. The new version of MP is naff, says Paul. So tell us how you really feel. Number 3. This is going to be... I reckon people will get one, but I don't know if you're going to get the other. Which 2 TV shows featured the Ant Hill Mob for 1 point each? So I reckon I knew one of them, but I didn't know the other.
You didn't?
I didn't. So which 2 TV shows featured the Ant Hill
I'm guessing
Mob?
so you didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I grew up with it, so I definitely know it.
Do I want to hear some good news, says Fran? Yes, tell me the good news. What's the good word?
Good?
Word. Word to your mother.
Who is the animated star of the computer game Tomb Raider? I'm after the character name.
I sometimes listen to Whitney Houston when I have nothing else to do.
It wasn't worth it.
Oh, God.
That wasn't worth it, that one.
No, I feel like I've been hit over the head.
Compared to that, even Boris's been more funny today.
I'm going to do this in 2 weeks' time. Good stuff, Fran.
Okay. Should we move on to question number 5?
Let's. Number 5 is a multiple choice. Was Bambi first?
I'm doing odds.
No, you're
I'm
not.
doing evens, aren't I? Sorry.
Was Bambi first released in the 1920s, 40s, or 50s? So first released. Too many pixels in places they should not be, said Paul. Yeah. That was apparently an innocent design error. Yeah, of course.
Question number 6. Who lives in an underwater pineapple in Bikini Bottom?
Jenna likes this round. That's good. Do I know who's joining us tomorrow? Yes, you mentioned it earlier, Fran.
And I've come up with we can't do it online; it won't work. But I've come up with a new round for those of you who do the pub quizzes.
Oh, we thought of something brilliant, but you can't do it.
It just wouldn't work online. It literally wouldn't work. But yeah, we've got to tinker around with it. But the idea about it is good. I mean, I think we've come up trumps with 5-5s because that's really, really gone down well. And I'm really liking the idea for this one.
Number 7. Full name for the full 2 points. What is the name of Lois and Peter's daughter in Family Guy? Point for first name, point for surname. What's the name of Lois and Peter's daughter in Family Guy? Don't matter, you stopping the online quizzes anyway, says Danny. That is true. Screw you all.
We could give it a try on the last one.
I don't know.
I just think it would just be too awkward with people everywhere around the place.
Yeah, and also, you know, we can't get immediate feedback.
No, that's true.
So.
Because we do it once and then it always needs tinkering with.
Yes, and then sometimes you do a thing and it never returns again. Over and down.
Oh, that's coming back. I'm going to bring back... I'm going to bring it back one last time.
What, for the final?
The Price is Right.
Oh, good God.
Unless everyone says that they really don't want The Price is Right, I'm going to do it.
Had to go to the dog to remember their last name, says Paul. That's one way of doing it. Do you want what the daughter's name is on the birth certificate? Because that's different. No, in regular canon. When is the last online quiz, says Martin?
Might be the 16th. It might be the 16th. It all depends on the big boss turning around and saying yes. But the events manager definitely wants us there.
Oh, speaking of that, you just reminded me of a fact I found the other day. It really made me laugh. I was looking up royal titles, things that you know, obviously because the royal family have tons and tons and tons of titles. Basically, there's one of the, you know, the smaller islands that the royal family own. Basically, like the tribal islands.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, he's known as Son of the Big Boss because the Queen's known as the Big Boss to them. And one island, he's called the Prince revered so much by the cows that they moo his name. That's his full title.
Mm.
Apparently, he's the god of the cows on their island.
Yes, there is actually Prince Philip, what was deemed a god. Yeah.
Merch, says Paul. We do need to sort that out. We are terribly bad at doing that, but we are going to try and figure it out. We need to get a recce of how many people want it because there's a certain threshold you have to reach before you actually start to make any money off them. And even if we do, we'll be probably making pennies on the pound. But if you guys would like to do it, we will try and get it sorted.
I think we should do it just to get the t-shirts out there, to be honest.
Yeah. I'd rather a last mark's hack or a soapbox than The Price is Right, and that's saying something, says Danny. And Joan has also agreed. Thanks for the quiz tonight. May I suggest dingbats or the other wordy one?
Oh, you're going to tempt me on dingbats? That'll be Roy out the door.
Yeah. Charles is also here. Will be turning his self around and staring at a wall.
Question number 8. In which Disney film would you find Captain John Smith, Governor Ratcliffe, and Chief Powhatan?
Sure.
I have no idea.
There you go. Jenna says she would wear it.
Powhatan.
Mr. Chips round. Oops. I mean, say what you see, Paul. Right before the new Horizon Zero Dawn comes out, I'll at least have something to do when you abandon us. I haven't played the first one yet. I need to play the first one. Please, no, God, no, not Mark's dingbat, says Danny. Well, no, we're
that's definitely
it,
doing it now.
Why did you say it?
Anyway, we haven't got to recap yet. We're not meant to be talking about it.
No. Number 9, which is German for no. Number 9, who provided the voice for Woody in Toy Story? Point for first name, point for surname. Who provided the voice for Woody in Toy Story? These are easy, says Jenna. All right. I don't think you'll get number 10 then. Getting all cocky.
Yeah, let's see how you do with number 10, Jenna. Yeah. First released in 1969, which children's programme featured the Iron Chicken, Singing Froglets, and most important of all, Blue String Pudding? I've got a fact to tell you about that when we get to the answer.
Right. Tell them the fact I told you today about the fire. Your memory's terrible. That's saying something from me. Yeah, I found out that the primary reason that firemen's poles were invented was not because it's quicker, not because it takes up less space, but because continually throughout history, horses would find their way upstairs and get stuck on the second floor, which is why they invented them. It's apparently the primary reason. I think the person who invented it was like, "Well, I'm sick of these horses." And invented that, but yeah. Right, next up, it is once again time to have a look at your old marathon.
Your marathon.
Your marathon.
Can I have a pen? Because I'm going to need to write things down. Thank you.
Number 10 was my favourite, says Joan. Well, there you go. Right. It is your 10 again then. Your 10, here's your clues again. So I left my tent and travelled south for 3 kilometres. Then I turned east and travelled for 3 kilometres. Then I turned north and travelled for 3 kilometres. At which time I came upon a bear inside my tent eating my food. What colour was the bear? And your question 2, a man pushes his cart to a hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why? Horses can slide down poles?
Yes, they can in pantomimes.
Indeed. They can also call their agent if they're not happy. Right. Oh!
Whoa, we don't want to go there.
Oh, God. Oh, it's all happening. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the Jesus.
I like the jazzy stuff that you did for Elton John's name. It actually suits him.
Right, recap time. Okie dokie.
Okay. Right, now you can start telling me what you want.
Mm-hmm.
What rounds do you want? What rounds don't you want?
Why would you say what rounds don't you want? Now they're just going to say everything, aren't they?
Yeah, just give us the rounds you want.
Yeah.
And we'll make a decision.
Keep it positive. Game show rounds. Well, you made that perfectly clear, Danny.
And do you want us to actually extend it? We could throw an extra round in. Or do you just want it at the... Right, he's barred. He's barred now.
I like that. Game show rounds and no more.
What does that flag mean? Does it mean he's certified?
Oh, he's a milestone follower. There you go.
Oh.
I thought it was like to flag you as in like a spam. Wow. Dingbats and sports, says Joan. Doctor Who round, longer quiz, says Anne. Martin says yes, always want more, and you're ahead of us in time.
There might be a special Doctor Who. We're in talks with Doctor Who Infinity Page, where they've got 58,000 followers. We're trying to set one up, but it would literally happen on their page, not on all our quiz actually stuff. And no film, says John.
I feel weird with a bit of background music in there.
Yeah, it does sound. 80s round, okay.
80s round, eh? That'll be a round that I'm going to be adding anything to.
I could make a cracking 80s round.
There you got him going. That was a plan a long time ago. One of those short-lived plans we had where you were going to make an 80s quiz.
Yes.
But things got in the way.
Usually our bellies. At the moment. Back in 2017, I lost 17 kilos. I virtually put it all back on over lockdown. Beat the Quizmaster, okay.
It's been my turn. Ow! Don't do that.
You told me to beat the Quizmaster.
You didn't have to actually do it. Pantomime it. Bloody hell. Alex, do a cartoon round, please, at the station. I might do.
That's a possibility, isn't it?
I might do.
I'm going to get a cushion because my bum's going numb on this.
Genesis,
This
fight,
hard
fight.
stool compared to your little soft thing.
Well,
that you
don't worry,
sat
we're
on.
not doing these quizzes for much longer, so.
Well, we might be. We don't know yet. I'm sitting on Thor.
You're that cold here. You should never do what Danny asked you to do. That's good advice from Martin.
Yes. That's quite funny.
Yeah, whatever Danny asked you to do the opposite. Words to live by.
What we want to do is also we'll throw some questions in that relate to the areas that non-British people are living. So there will be some Scandinavian sort of questions that we'll throw in.
We've got a donation that says red metal. I would rather take a red metal. So there's the felt balls again. Let's have a quick look at the old felt
I'm
ball.
intrigued who that is.
I know who that is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
oh, yes.
There. So we've still got Charlie and the Lifted Restrictions Factory, Sue plus 7, and insert clever quiz team pun to get their felt ball guesses in. So get those in, please.
Can you mute?
Jenna says, "Are you a kid?"
No, we've got knickers. We don't have goats.
See the scores. Sarah points minus 99.
Sarah's been going in making 99 minus 99 Sarah points.
That's funny. I like that. Danny, come to the station in the Sussex where Alex is. And Kim, says Fran. Come down. Do you mean to station pub? That flower is creepy, isn't it? Just...
That makes us Bill and Ben, doesn't it?
He knows himself.
No, that's Bill and Ben, because that's weed. Bit before your time, I suppose.
The flower pot man.
Of course, they redid it for your era, didn't they?
Mm. Well, just after my era, actually, I think. Ah, dear. I think that's enough for that round, because it ain't a hard one, I don't think.
Yep.
Right then. Right then. So.
Oh.
Right then. Animation time. It's answers. We'll be standing outside the train station, says Kim. Right, 2 points for all these then. Here we go. So who was the leader of the gang, whose members included Benny the Ball, Brain and Choo Choo? It was Top Cat, who I found out was based on Phil Silvers. I had assumed, but I didn't know it was fact.
Yeah, it's actually based on his series. So you had Benny the character who is Benny the Ball and all those sort of people. In Mary Poppins, the Antarctic creatures are penguins.
Penguins. Number 3, the 2 TV shows that feature the Ant Hill mob for 1 point each. We of course have the eponymous Wacky Races, but did you get the other one?
Hey up!
Which is the Perils of Penelope Pitstop. If you got the...
Penelope Pitstop, you can have it.
Fair enough then. I was going to say, if you got Penelope Pitstop, you can half point. But there you go. Matt's giving you the full point.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go.
The animated star of Tomb Raider is Lara Croft. Lara Croft.
Number 5 was Bambi first released in the 20s, 40s, or 50s. It was the 40s. Was it the first? No, Snow White was the first, wasn't it? Full length animated.
You're sniffly. Number 6. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants. Porous and yellow is he. Number 7. What's the name of Lois and Peter's daughter in Family Guy for 1 point each?
Lane?
Lane?
Lois Lane?
No. It is Meg Griffin. Do you think that was funny, genuinely?
It's the way... No, what I found funny was where you went, no. That was the funny bit.
Rubbish, that. So yeah, 1 point for Meg, 1 point for Griffin. You Burke. Honestly.
Anton. The Disney film that you'd find all those in is Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Number 9, who provided the voice for Woody in Toy Story? It's everyone's favourite. It's Tom Hanks. Megatron Griffin.
Do we do Tom Hanks right? He's featured so much.
The answer either is or isn't Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Hanks or false. Tom or false.
Oh, I'll write that down.
Tom or false. 10 statements about Tom Hanks, true or false. That being said, though, people didn't like the real and fake news, so people don't like it being odds. We'll see. I'm fine, number 10.
The children's programme featuring the Iron Chicken, the Singing Froglets, and most important of all, Blue String Pudding, is the ever wonderful The Clangers.
Old Tommy Boy, says Sarah, and Paul's just said, Wilton!
My little facts from there. Basically, you had it was all done with sounds for that you understood what was going on. They didn't actually say anything. There was little like penny whistles. Are the penny whistles the ones that go up and down? Slide whistles that they use for the voices. The scripts have been recently found, and they were actually swearing at times.
Oh.
There was very naughty cuss words in the script.
Charlie McLicker just says, oh my god, it's Elton John. Well, you know, it checks out. Jenna got 19. Well done. Also, Fran said, how about Meg for 2 points? Meg gets you 1 point. I did say you need the full name for the full 2 points. I've just read Oliver Postgate's autobiography. Fascinating, says Charlie Grant. 20 points for Christopher Linzell over on YouTube. 16 for Anne, 15 for Fiona. Joan got 18 again. I'm surprised at that, Joan. The Kitchens plus Patricia got 17.
Yeah. The weird thing is, Oliver Postgate's stuff would never ever get commissioned these days. That's too much on focus groups and things like that. They weren't allowed to grow. But he came out with some brilliant stuff. Either the engine, Bagpuss, really good stuff.
I wonder if I'll get one question right to Charlie Liquor. I don't know. We'll see how you do.
Is that because he's drunk?
I don't know. Right,
Charlie
so...
Liquor.
I know. There's your 2 questions again. I hope Jenna does not watch Family Guy. Jenna watches far worse. The crap that I see her on our YouTube search history, you would not believe, Paul.
Well, talking about YouTube search history.
Danny got 18, Fleur got 20, Anita got 19 for the Allens. Francis, see you tomorrow. Pogleswood, said Charlie Grant.
Was the Flumps there his as well? That was a later one.
Sounds like you're talking gibberish now.
The Flumps?
Yeah. What the fudge? Said Charlie Milliker. Right. Yeah.
We're on to round 3, which is a 30 seconds round.
That is the question. That is your riddle. That you do get a long time to answer that one. You only get to see the riddles once or twice, but you do get to have the entire quiz to figure those ones out. But do make sure you do not put any of the answers in the chat. Otherwise,
yes,
you will be disqualified and you will be muted. You might even be banned from the stream. All you have to do for this is play it as you would at home. So don't shout out the answers.
Yeah, as if you're watching a TV game show.
Yes. Otherwise, it ruins it for everybody else. Right. Let us get back to...
Can I give a bonus question?
Oh, Charlie says, of course, I respect the game. I like it. I respect your respect. What do you say?
Can I do a bonus question where that's the answer?
No, I think that's got some connotations we don't want anymore.
Okay.
Right, noggin the nog, said Charlie Grant.
Well, that's just naughty, that is.
Noggin the nog. Right, so round number 3. It's alright, guys. I've done much worse and I haven't been banned since Danny. I mean, you have been muted several times. You just haven't realised. Right. I have to go now. Until next time, good luck with the rest of the quiz. Goodbye, Jenna.
Goodbye, Jenna. At least you got your good round in.
Indeed. Right, here we go.
30 seconds. On a category.
Tonight it is 30 seconds of...
language.
Bye-bye. To Jenna. That's all. Not say bye-bye to anybody else. Right, so I'm going to ask you the question. You get 30 seconds to decide what you think the answer is. At the end of the 30 seconds, we shall tell you what the answer was. You give yourselves 2 points if you're fully right, 1 point if you're half right, 0 points if you're any more than that away. I've said my piece. Right, I'm going to do odds in this one.
You notice I've not had a choice at all in this.
No. I'm getting a headache. You're getting a headache? Oh.
He's sat next to you.
Oh, wonderful. Right. You know what? Right, number 1. What N means pertaining to sailors on navigation over water? Oh, I've realised this, Danny. Yes. Yeah, well, the green screen. Do. All right.
I just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
In your own time, play this round back for that music. Film yourself dancing to it so we can hear the music. And our favourites we'll put on next week's quiz.
If you want to be named and shamed.
Yeah. So film yourself dancing to that music. Do it later. And send it to us. And we will potentially put it up.
No countdown timer, no, just the clock, Charlie. We've gone old school, it's what we used to use. Charlie has said Norwegian. There's a couple of Norwegians that play. Anyway, it is, if it would come up, don't waste my time, it is nautical. Nautical. Nauticals for you.
That's not right.
No chance. Not going to happen, says Paul. Oh, I think that's an invitation. There you go. Number 2.
Question number 2. The Office for Standards in Education, Children's Services and Skills is more commonly known as what?
Or your regional equivalent. See, there's a little timer down there you can see.
Yeah, it's going slowly round to 30 seconds.
No answers from anyone, please, said Christopher Reese. He's very serious. He's only serious when it comes to the quiz rules. Otherwise, he's an absolute joker. Right.
Literally.
Yeah.
The answer is Ofsted.
Ofsted.
Those who can do, those who can't teach, and those who can't teach become Ofsted inspectors.
Cool. Way to alienate some people. Well done. Right. Number 3. Which word describes a sports field as well as tar? How dare you mention the O word on a school night, said Ryan Hall. The bane of a teacher's existence.
But I'm right though, aren't I?
Those who can't lose their jobs, says Danny. Oh. Was hoping it would be sex, says Martin. Is that what your regional equivalent is in Norway?
And if that is, you can have the point.
Of course you can, yeah. Number 3, the word that describes a sports field as well as tar is pitch. Pitch tar you can have as well, can't you? Right.
Right, I'll start this off by saying the answer is not green. We're not looking for the word green as the answer. What G comes before the words I, house, and paper to make new words or phrases? I think I've got question 1 right.
No, it just sounds funny. Fair enough, Martin. No, you have that one. People in the
SECCS.
right. I mean, people do that in the UK. There's a shop where you trade in old video games and electricals called Sex, but everyone pronounces it CEX because otherwise it sounds like you're going to a sex shop. But it is a trick and it's actually green, says Danny. No, Danny, it's not. Not a trick.
And the answer is
Green. No, it's not.
Glass. Glass eye, glass house, and glass paper.
Glass paper. Moving on then. Number 5. Number 5. My throat completely blocked then, temporarily. The air completely stuck out of my throat. That was so strange. What term in Italian cooking means soft but firm? That was terrifying.
Glass paper is what you use to smooth down wood with or metal.
Oh, like sandpaper, but
like sandpaper.
It's made out of glass.
But it's got glass on it to have a stronger...
The answer to number 3 again was pitch, Martine.
I'm just wondering how many new words Martine has learnt over the past 2 years.
Alright, so what term in Italian cooking means soft but firm? It's to the tooth, and that is translated as al dente. So al dente. Yes, sandpaper, but it is glass paper. Instead of sand, it's glass. Is it like less abrasive or something?
I think it's more abrasive, actually.
Alright, sandpaper and glass paper are the same. Sand is basically glass, says Charlie. There you go.
Alright.
We're not practical men. We don't know these kind of things. Right.
Kim says normal people call it sandpaper. Question number 6. In the Greek language, what does kalimera mean? Is it good morning, good evening, or good night?
Martin says, a few. She's learnt a few.
Usually they're curse words.
Normal people don't do this quiz, though, says Ryan. That's true.
That is very, very true.
You're all little weirdos.
And we love you for it.
Quiz Active family.
Okay, the answer is... I nearly said answers, haven't I? Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's always like that. It was that Alan Carr joke. He said he used to work in an office, and they said you don't have to be creative to be working, but it helps. It's like she'd written on the wall on her own shit. Oh dear.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
Just the idea that made me laugh. Number 7. Ooh, which colour beginning with A is a variation of blue that is often described as the colour of the sky on a clear summer's day? How romantic. Should know question 6 for going to Kefalonia, but couldn't remember. Well,
They let him in.
you let him in.
Did well there.
You're on
Then, didn't
day, you're on day release.
they? Did well there. I'll let you do this and then I'll ask my question.
You're all good? Right, so number 7, that colour is azure. Azure.
Which is really weird because the variation of blue that is described with the colour of a summer's day actually changes where you are latitude wise. It goes. It's clearer at the more further north you get or south, and goes to a darker blue nearer the equator.
Well, there you go.
I was going to say something else at that point. Wasn't
Well, maybe do the question.
I was just going. Yeah, it is a question, Danny. When you go to immigration through where you show your passports, do they have a separate queue for gingers? Question 8. What is the name given to the ornamental pocket that hangs at the front of a Scotsman's kilt? Just asking. We need to know these things. We could put it in as a true or false question.
Inquiring minds need to know.
We could turn it into a true or false question. Let's think of an answer now, look.
Answers up.
And the answer is the sporran.
We have been testing for drugs, this Kim. I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
That's really made me laugh.
Right. Moving on, number 9.
Ew.
You get frisked, says Danny. Dear Diary. Right, number 9. Number 9. After a late night out on holiday in Spain, you may need relief from a dolor de cabeza. What do you have? No, Mum, you got tested, no one else, says Danny. Yeah, you bribed one of the TAs. So after a late night out, you may need relief from a dolor de cabeza. What do you have?
Kim says it's the highlight of her life. Was you winking at him? That's why you got frisked.
Right, so number 9. After a late night out on holiday in Spain, you may need relief from a dolor de cabeza. What do you have? It is not a hangover. That's agro cruel. It is a headache. A headache is dolor de cabeza. It is not a hangover. That's completely different.
Yes.
Yes.
And finally, question number 10. 2 answers, 1 point each. What 2 words beginning with the letter C signify underground burial chambers?
1 point each. See, this is why you can't stop the online quizzes. You'll miss all this, Danny. You're like a hole in the friggin' head.
No, we will. We will. If it comes to it, we will.
Yeah, we will. Of course we will.
It literally is just down to finances at the end of the day. I lost a significant amount of savings that I was going to put to a new house in lockdown. I need to try and build that back up. Boom.
Boom.
And your answers are crypt and catacombs.
Ooh. Don't patronise me, says Danny.
Actually, it's patronising.
Right, on to the marathon once again.
Right, I think I've got...
Problems, we all know that. Truly can't, but a price on conversations like this, says Martine.
Yeah, but we need to live.
We need to live. I need to live. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Right. Here are your 2 questions again. I left my tent and travelled south for 3 kilometres. Then I turned east and travelled for 3 kilometres. Then I turned north and travelled for 3 kilometres. At which time I came upon a bear inside my tent eating my food. What colour was the bear? And then question 2 is a man pushes his car to a hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why?
Kim got 18, Fiona with 17. The Kaplan's got 18. The Kitchen's got 18.
Well, hopefully they got the Doddicker Bears all right, since they live there.
That'd be funny if that was the one they got wrong.
I know, wouldn't it? Yeah, so there you go. Don't forget as well, if you need to get your felt balls up there, you need to do that fairly soonish, as at the end of the recap for round 4, we will be doing the felt balls as well. So, have a quick check on there, the score cam. So there you go.
Christopher Reese, if you shouted the answers in our pub quizzes, you get lynched.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to say anything. Everybody turns on the person who did.
Martin got 11. Anita got 14, and Tracy said we did.
Is that you got it wrong or you got it right?
I hope so. Yeah, so there we go. I don't think any team's actually waiting on their felt ball gas, which is good. So one more time, we're going to look at that felt ball just in case. There it is. Yeah, that's it.
If anyone needs to add it in, because you don't have to put your scores in, and you can just put a felt balls guess in if you want to.
Yeah. If you've joined late or you don't want to put your scores in, you can still put your felt ball guess in that yellow column. Just put your team
stand
name.
Up for a minute.
Put your team name and your felt ball guess in there, and it'll be all good.
My bum's gone numb on that stool.
Thank God the camera isn't that wide.
You cheeky git.
Right. Let us go on now into this screen.
And let's let you do the first few. I need to nip next door.
Bye bye. Ta-ra. Ta-ra, Chuck. Right, let's do round number 4. Don't forget, end of the recap before you get your felt ball guesses in if you haven't already. Right then, round number 4, it is to end the night. Round number 4, it is the return of that famous French military man, General Nulage. General Nulage. Right then, 2 points for all these, as always. And let's see how you go. What are you doing? Starting again, you silly thing. Right, number 1. In which century was the first Nobel Prize awarded? So which century was the first Nobel Prize awarded? What on earth? There's 2 of me. How weird is that? What's going on there? So which century was the first Nobel Prize awarded? Number 2. Number 2, Mount Everest is located on the border between which 2 geographic regions? So Mount Everest is located on the border between which 2 geographic regions?
I am back. Nothing new for me to notice.
No.
You think it's sticking again?
It
No,
looks
it's
like
not.
it.
No, it's not sticking. Question number 3. It's starting to get cold in here. What did Pink Floyd famously tell teachers to do?
Report to Ofsted. I miss having the music on already. Oh well.
Yeah.
I think you can get Facebook's library, but it is full of naff. Like really crap songs. Nah. Don't really want that.
And they're just getting money for it.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
don't want to capitulate to Facebook.
Yes.
Because they're really struggling for money. Number 4. Which state is larger in area? Arizona or Colorado? Ooh.
50-50.
A true 50-50. Someone said that to me yesterday. I was talking about they asked me what the quiz involved. And I said, I do all sorts of realms. It could be anything. And I couldn't think of anything at the point. I went, we can do anything from science to the Beatles. And he said, I like that you think that everything is either science or Beatles. I went, yeah, the Beatles are very binary. They either are the Beatles or they aren't. It's like the universe is very binary. Either it is or it isn't a tomato.
I have to live with this.
Mm-hmm. You call this living?
It's better than it was when it was. Question number 5. Which turbulent actress... Yeah, she shakes a bit. Starred in The Parent Trap, Freaky Friday, and Mean Girls?
Reanimated?
Yeah. I just trying to add a little bit more...
Wow. We've got 4 viewers on Twitch.
Excellent.
Wow. This is good.
That's 3 more than we normally get.
It is. I think one of them was only Charlie because he's the moderator. But yeah, 4. Fantastic.
Let's have a quick look on the Fussy Book, see what I can see on numbers on there.
Yes, the Twitch doesn't reflect how many people actually watch this. We've got a few people watching on YouTube and Facebook as well. Just in case. But Paul's doing the old laughy face there as well. Yes. Number 6. Number 6, to what did British Guyana change its name when it gained independence in 1966? Oh, it's doing the subtitles again.
We've got subtitles on again.
How do I turn that off? I think I had it on the stream.
No.
It was on there somewhere. Auto-generated captions. There we go.
Let's get rid of them.
Because we have this on the screen, so you don't need to worry about that, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a very quiet Facebook. What's going on?
Yeah, it's quite down on numbers, is Facebook, significantly. How are we on YouTube?
The YouTube. We're up to...
Yeah, we're down.
We're down. We're up and we're down.
Let's not go with that one.
No.
Too controversial.
What? Yeah, it seems like the Facebook has dropped off completely. What's going on?
Yes.
Where
have y'all gone?
Tracy says hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tracy.
Maybe that's why we're not getting comments, because people have dropped out for some reason.
Well, that's strange.
Question number 6.
Number 7.
7 here. In Roman mythology, who was the king of the gods?
Martini's still here. Thank God.
She's still standing.
Better than she ever did.
Aye.
One of my songs, that. Kim says I'm here. Charlie says I'm not. I like that. I'm not.
No, don't do that. It makes noises. It's not nice.
Yeah, about
stretching your back.
I'm trying to scratch my back.
All right.
If I wanted to make noises, I'd do this.
No, don't. He stretches his back and it's really, really loud. Stop it. Are you going to show your new toy a bit later?
My new toy?
That one there.
Oh, yeah, I might do.
What you got given as a present?
Moving on, question number 8. Number 8. Which country has the most lakes in Europe? Is it Finland, Switzerland, Scotland, or England? The most lakes in the world is in Canada. But that's not the question. I'm talking about Europe. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
No, Europe who.
I've probably heard that 1,500 times from the age of 6.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Tired to answering the questions half asleep, Suzanne. That's fair enough.
Question number 9.
Charlie Grant's crap joke. I know you love it.
What percentage of 200 is 90?
We had deep fried olives today. They were delicious.
Yeah, it was tempuraed olives. They were fantastic.
Really weird sort of like taste, but it was really Moorish.
Incredibly Moorish.
And that was at the Sterling Arms.
Where you do your charity
Well, I
quiz.
do my quiz every Tuesday. But yeah, we were only there just to have because we're on our walk. But
We had a walk. We had a bit of a business meeting while we were eating.
mm-hmm.
And then, we had that. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, I had a pulled pulled lamb kebab.
Lamb kebab. Lamb kebab, lamb kebab, lamb. Andy Pandemonium, look it up. Lamb kebab.
Right, number 10. Which novel is set in Airstrip 1, a province of the superstate Oceania, in a world of perpetual war, public manipulation, and government surveillance? So which novel is set in Airstrip 1, a province of the superstate Oceania, in a world of perpetual war, public manipulation, and government surveillance?
Yes, if you want to find a wonderful but bonkers song, check out Lamb Kebab by Andy Pandemonium on YouTube. It's not on Spotify, I can't find it, but it is available on YouTube.
Other music services are available.
No, it's not on Spotify, I just said that.
Might be on Tidal or Deezer.
I doubt it, because they're quite new. It's an old song.
You're an old song. Right, let's move on to the final time. Let's have a quick look at... Is he going to show me the marathon? Nope.
Yeah. No.
It's not. So you've had it. That's it. It's on the recap, though, so don't worry about that. Okay. Recap time. And
Recap.
I am going to be doing the felt ball guesses as well. So get that sorted if you haven't already.
No, we said we'd already done it.
What?
We said we'd already done it.
Shut up. You shut up. Right. Wonderful stuff. Get all that in there. Do that. Right. Do. There it is. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really? Are you sure?
Going to score grid.
Okay. A little bit cut off on the side there. I put them a little bit too far to the left.
Yeah, you won't get that when I do it.
No. You can put it in.
Yeah, I have. It's just not come out.
How weird. So it is right. Okay.
Yeah, it is right.
Well then, that's... Right.
Starting with the fire-breathing rubber ducks.
753.
You are over.
We've got no winners.
This week. Everybody was over.
Everybody was over. So, you know right now that 753 is too damn high.
Too damn high.
Too damn high. Too damn high. There you go. Nobody got a bonus point. Oh, should we give the bonus point because you're the closest, but you are over, but no one was over?
No.
No?
No. It's who's under.
What do you do at a quiz then if we've got someone we've got no one under?
Well, that's different because that's not rubber. That's not felt balls. That's coins.
Right.
And it depends on my mood of the day.
Right, okay, fair enough.
And my mood of today is we're not going to give any
You
points.
get nothing.
Nothing.
You get a big fat chunk of nothing. So you got it. No one over. So 753 was just over. Not by telling you how much, but it is over. My God, has that ever happened? Have we ever had it?
I don't think we have.
Completely over. Charlie Grant, you remember? You probably got it logged down on a spreadsheet somewhere.
So, any more suggestions for what you want on that quiz? We've so far got Dimbat Sport, 80s round, Beat the Quizmaster.
Tom or false?
Yes.
Tom or false?
Oh, I'm tired.
First to guess it, chat gets bonus. Charlie doesn't
No.
remember it ever happening. No, I won't be the first to guess because we can't really do.
It doesn't work that way because we have to do several times. That's when we. Did you do one of the what's it?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Where it's first to guess.
What?
The Zoom.
No, I haven't done the Zoom because I was too busy doing the other my brain teasers.
I think I've got the answer to both.
Well, good for you. Right, I'll let me go through to 10 again, and we'll crack on.
Crack on.
We shall crack on. Zoom, yes, that's what you meant, but no, we haven't got a Zoom.
Just one look, and my heart went boom.
Do we have a Zoom? Is there anything even there? Nope, nothing there.
Nothing there.
It's blank.
It's blank.
I was wondering, I was like, what have I got there? Nothing.
Nothing.
Just like all the points you guys got for your felt ball guess, absolutely nothing.
You got nothing. And there's your questions.
Well, I'm getting a bit of a headache now.
This is spookily weird.
Don't like this. It can't be COVID because I only had it recently. Again. Right.
Yeah, you've got to have something like 6 weeks in it before you can catch it again.
No, friend of Sarah's, well, her sister, got COVID at Christmas and then got COVID again last week.
Well, you got it at Christmas, not New Year.
Well, I had it over New Year, didn't I?
Mm.
Right. Anyway, let's do round 4's answers.
The answers.
Shall we? Right. The answers.
I might just put one in next week and just see how low we'll go with it.
How low will you go? Right.
What did I just... You can't say that joke.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. If that's not a sign, what else is? Eh? Right then, let's get on with the answers. 2 points for these. Here we go.
In which century was the first Nobel Prize awarded? It was the 20th. It was 1901.
Indeed. Yeah. They were created by the inventor of dynamite. Number 2.
Because he didn't want to be remembered for that.
Because he printed a false obituary. Mount Everest is located on the border between which 2 geographic regions? Now, it's a bit of a, one of those sort of controversial answers. So, what we will accept is for both of them. So, you can get Nepal and Tibet. Tibet is technically an autonomous state in China, but if you did put Nepal and Tibet, that is fine. If you did put China and Nepal, that's also fine. Because Tibet is an autonomous region of China. It's not technically a country, and it's not technically an enveloped state.
What did Pink Floyd famously tell? I'm not sure.
No,
right, yes, famously tell teachers to do? Leave them kids alone.
Leave them kids alone. Number 4. Which state is larger in area, Arizona or Colorado? It is Arizona. Arizona.
Hey.
Raising Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah. Number 5.
Number 5. The turbulent actress was Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan. Number 6.
I'll read that.
To what did British Guyana change its name when it gained independence in 1966?
Guyana. That'd be non-binary. Guyana.
It was Guyana. Just Guyana.
Oh, you like that one?
No,
did you?
I didn't. I just felt like you needed it.
In Roman mythology, the king of the gods was Jupiter.
Obviously, that's the equivalent to Zeus in Greek mythology, as they are pretty much the same thing. Number 8. Which country has the most lakes in Europe? Finland, Switzerland, Scotland, or England? Sometimes known as the country of 1,000 lakes. It is Finland.
I hope my team got that one right.
Number 9.
Number 9. What percentage of 200 is 90? It is 45%.
45%.
Did I do my thing last week?
You did.
Oh,
My team did get it. That's good. Keeping the side up, as we call it. And finally, number 10. Which novel set in airstrip Buona province of the superstate Oceania in a world of perpetual war, public manipulation, and government surveillance? It is The Allegory of Life. It is George Orwell's 1984. 1984 for
And
number
how
10.
true it is now.
Indeed.
It literally is so true.
Yeah. All right, so tell us what your points were, but we're going to move on to the final bit. It is your marathon puzzle questions.
Your puzzly questions.
Right. So let's see if Mark got these as well, because he didn't get any prior warning about these. So let's see. Right, so I left my tent, travelled south for 3 kilometres, turned east, travelled for 3 kilometres, and then turned north, travelled for 3 kilometres, and I came upon my tent, and inside was a bear eating my food. What colour was the bear? Well, for you to be able to do that circuitous route and come back to where you were, you would have to be in the North Pole. And because there are only a certain species of bear in the North Pole, it is white. It would be a white polar bear.
I got that wrong.
You got that one. What did you think it was?
Orange, because the text was orange.
Really? Okay. Oh no, Tracy got 13. Fiona got 12. Kim O'Shea got 16. Martine got 18. Well done, Martine. A man pushes his car to a hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why would he do such a thing? He would do such a thing because he's playing Monopoly. You didn't get that one? I thought you got that. Because obviously when you Monopoly, you push a little car. And it's all about getting hotels and rents, isn't it? And then, yeah, go to Monopoly. So, did you guys both get that? Let me know if you got those teasers. They were fairly tricky, but you'd had a lot of time.
Fairly?
You had a lot of time to think about them. Kentucky question. If you didn't know it, you would have no idea. But now you know it. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, you'll always see a map of the United States.
An orange bear. Was it Winnie the Pooh? Oh dear, no, it wasn't. You have to be at one of the poles, but there are only bears in the Arctic. Exactly. Geographical region, you'd only find a polar bear in the Arctic because Arctic has polar bears and the Antarctic has penguins. You'll never see them meet.
Apparently, the Antarctic has pyramids.
Does it?
Mm.
Tinfoil hat time, is it?
Which basically are becoming visible with global warming.
Ah, right, cool. Fiona got 66 in total, not 16. That'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
If you want to be really conspiracy theorist about it,
I don't.
Apparently, the Nazis found them.
Right. 70 for moi. Happy days, says Paul. Well done.
66 for Fiona. What else are your points?
Yes. What is the point, eh? I don't know.
We're getting on a bit. Shall we? We'll give them a little bit longer.
Give you a minute.
Trying to pick it up.
I could do.
Go to lobby first.
You're a lobby.
Yeah, we've still got people. Sue plus 7. That's a big team.
Mm.
Instant clever quiz team pun. We're still waiting on you.
Felt balls, said Tracy. Yeah, no one got it.
No one got it. Everyone was over, so no points.
No points.
Nil point.
Mm.
I'm going to just add 1 next week.
Right.
I'm going to have 1 next week. Let's see what you do with that.
Well, you've heard it here first. Then.
So, we're not doing very well, are we?
Falling apart at the
We're
seams.
falling apart at the seams. That bird on the roof.
Shut up. Right. I'm going to be another. I'm going to be. I'm going to give you 1 minute starting from now because
Have a good week.
still got a few people that haven't got their. In fact, it's not going to be that. We've only got 2 or 3 teams that haven't put them in. Jenna can't do it because she's not here, so I'll just hide that.
Have a good week, everyone, says Kim. Indeed. Have a good week, everyone. Alex is going to be at the station tomorrow. I was at the Rottingdean Lounge Bar.
In Rottingdean. Most of you got all those 4 points.
I'm just thick.
Clearly. I thought
Oh, they're cheating.
I thought it was fairly tricky, but I'm obviously thick as well because I thought they were quite hard. But there you go. Shows what you know.
I think there's just Jane we're waiting on.
Need to get some food. Thanks again for the fab quiz, says Paul.
I'm thanking you.
You're welcome, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you for donating. As always, it is paypal.me/quiz. If you want to look at that, it's just down there.
Yes.
You can see it. Right, I think that's everyone who's going to do it. Tonight's meme is sent, similar to last week's. We'll very quickly look at that then, won't we? Very quickly have a look at that one, shan't we? Right. The old memeage up. That's a good one. I like it. Why do we do the same thing all the time? What is it with us? Right, there we go. It's Alex and Mark after viewing all of our dancing videos for next week.
Yeah, so if you do, play it back. Film yourself dancing to that music, that 30 seconds worth, and we'll put them up.
We try to, yeah. Right. Yes, also, Anita says it was fairly confusing, the marathon, to be fair.
Anita, you're just normal.
Yeah, apparently so. Right then, let's do a sort, shall we?
The rest of them are weirdos or they cheated.
That's got to be it. Not by Sarah points, my God. There we go. Right. Right. Get out of here. Right.
Here we go.
Score time. Right, we've got... Let's have a look at the teams that fully filled themselves in. We've got Jane plus 5, 57. 59 for Martine. 67 for A Portrait of a Cock at Midnight. 69, lol, for No Ideas, as well as Max and Russ. 70 points for Mr. Solo Paul. 71 for Running on 50. 72 for Sue plus 7. 74 for Tommy plus 4 and Noski's Servant. 75 for The Quizman and Her. 5 Breather Redux have 76. 77 for Photo Finish. 78 for Jamie's Giants. Charlotte in the Lifted Restrictions Factory have 80. 82 for Bev's Brainiacs back from Österreich. 84 for Insert Clever Quiz Team Pun, who got full marks tonight.
Down in Cornwall.
Didn't get a single question wrong. Goal. Absolutely amazing. Well done. Cheers, lads. This is Sarah. Thank you very much. I shall be around later for your care package. Do let everybody in your family know that if you want anything from Sainsbury's, let me know now because I am setting off in a second. So there we go. As I'm providing you a service as you're all sick as dogs. Right, with that being said, guys...
What about the dogs? Are they sick as well?
No. As always, it's going to be our quote to leave you with, and then we are shooting off. So, thank you very much for playing. We hope to see you again either in person in the next few days or virtually next Wednesday. Have a safe journey. I want to say have a lovely week and have a safe weekend.
You went into our school more then, didn't you?
So my quote is from Goldie Hawn, your favourite.
I like Goldie.
The only thing that will make you happy is being happy with who you are. There you go. Thank you very much for playing. See you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.